Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. And on tap tonight, it's the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Los Angeles Lakers at Staples Center. Taking a look at the Lakers, a win tonight would make it 3 victories in their first 4 games of the season. That would be a nice little run to start the year. And as we take a few moments here, Shaq, the term basketball IQ is constantly thrown around these days. What exactly is meant by that? Because I don't have it.
Ernie, I have no
IQ.
idea. You know, you can be smarter than me if you want to. You can be a Rhodes Scholar, but you know what I will do to you. Doesn't necessarily mean you make good decisions on the basketball court. Basketball IQ, that term is overrated.
Maybe Kenny has an answer to this one.
Well, I think most people, when they first hear about it, they're talking about seeing the floor, having the ability to operate in the flow of the game and understand the time and score relationship. That's what a basketball IQ is. Like not taking a three-point shot with 24 seconds on the shot clock when you're up 9.
Not fouling a jump shoot.
Yeah, that's basketball IQ.
Okay, thank you. Kevin Harlan has a very high basketball IQ. Shaq has it too.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
He just doesn't like it.
I went to BYB, Bust Your Butt University.
It's game time in Los Angeles from the Staples Center. All the crowd ready to go as they look to cheer on the Lakers. Last outing for Minnesota, the loss to Denver in the Rockies.
And guys, just look at the turnover stats in that game. You're not going to win giving it up as many times as they did.
Not unless you play an even tougher brand of defense on your end and force more turnovers for the other side. That's the only way you're going to get that thing squared away.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Jared Dudley out there with Smith. Then it's Russell. Then there's Towns, and it's Rain Man in at the 2. Now here's Bryant. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns, Davis sets a screen. Kobe dishes to James. And that one's good.
Nice make for him as they get the scoring started.
Yeah, he gets it going, and who knows now, you know, it might be a really big night in store for him.
Down low, Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell.
Good way to start the game there. I mean, that's a nice inside bucket.
You're right, Clark. That's exactly what you would want, to establish that presence down low early in the game.
Now here's Westbrook. 20 points for him last game against New Orleans. Kobe kicks to LeBron. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Here's Rain Man, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the Lakers get called for the foul. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
All right, now, take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Good on both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
And so it's the Lakers with it. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
So it's the Timberwolves now, following the miss by Russell Westbrook. Here's Rain Man. He just could not put it together in that loss to Denver. Smith against Westbrook. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
One shot, gentlemen.
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The feed to Russell. Pass to Smith. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Smith's got his first basket of the night.
Give an assist there, not for the pass, but for the solid screen set on the inside that freed him up and made the layup possible.
Westbrook passes to LeBron. The kick out to Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. Off target with his 3. The Timberwolves trail. Out to the right wing. Here's Dudley. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Westbrook dishes to James. Down low. And Davis pulls it down.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty. And he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
And guys, how about how fearsome he is at times? I mean, you'd hate to be the guy tasked with guarding him.
Now, here is Russell. He's coming off a 10-point game against Denver. And Davis sends it back. Here's Westbrook. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
Yeah, and a 4-game season series between these two. Both will be looking to set the tone tonight.
Yeah, and as they renew acquaintances, if you're the underdog, you always want to show, hey, we've got something new up our sleeve. It should be fun.
And so it's Minnesota with it after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. From 10 feet out, can't get it to go. And the Lakers take it the other way. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Davis with it. Now guarded by Towns. Westbrook kicks to Davis. Rebounded by Dudley.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
Back to Russell. Towns sets the pick for Russell. Passes it to Rainman. Shot clock at 6. Off the pick. Good. He hits the jump shot.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now here's Westbrook. And stolen by Russell. Smith outside. Over to the left wing. 6 to shoot. And here's Dudley for 3. Sims with the rebound. Sims has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And stolen by Russell. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Lakers in the lead. And Westbrook, here we go. And again, the Lakers, no good.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
Now, here is Russell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play. So we'll see D'Angelo Russell go to the line here. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant. Minnesota shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
One shot, gentlemen.
Free throw good, Russell. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds that time.
And let's take a look now. D'Angelo Russell's numbers. He's coming off an excellent season. 16th in assists and amongst the league's top-tier scorers, top 20 in points per game.
Really a good season for him distributing the basketball, whether it was the drive and dish, pick and roll, fast break. He was money all year.
Now, here is Russell. Pass to Towns. Unloads from 9, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Towns has got his second bucket of the night.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
It's Westbrook with the drive. In the corner, it's James. And again, the Lakers no good.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
Oh, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Guys, I had a chance to talk with head coach Flip Saunders. We discussed their defensive strategy going up against Kobe Bryant. He said, well, he probably has the best footwork of any player in the game. You can't give him any room in his jump shot, but when he's got all those fakes, it's so tough. Guys, he said he knows Kobe is going to get his points. They just want to try to limit his efficiency out there. Guess we'll see how they do.
Thanks, Doris. Now Young after LeBron's three-pointer that didn't go. That's good. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Nash comes in for Henry Sims, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Russell Westbrook. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Ricky Rubio checked in for Rain Man. Minnesota in the lead. And Rubio kicks to Muhammad. He dishes it to Russell. Clock at 6. Got a hand on it. And now here comes Young leading the break. That's good. Young's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Great hustle to turn the block shot into a fast break hoop. That's a big-time play.
Gobert the screen. Rubio with it. Gobert with a screen for Rubio. And Gobert kicks to Russell. Drains it from beyond the arc. Russell's got 6.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Now here's Beverly. And here's Bass. He feeds it to Davis. Davis sets a screen. Young passes to Davis. From deep. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. With this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. The Timberwolves second.
It was really an impressive campaign for their bigs. And honestly, I think the whole team did a great job of getting bodies on bodies and controlling that defensive backboard.
Outside, Russell. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise he'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Ariza with it. Now defended by Muhammad. Ariza no luck. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Here's the screen. The drive by Russell. Here's Towns. Good defensive work there by Young. Lakers trail by 5. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
And now Minnesota on the fast break. And the basket by Rubio. Rubio's got his first points of the night.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Now here's Beverly. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Davis gets a wide open look, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%. Timberwolves leading by 5. Outside Russell. The pass to Muhammad from the arc. Anthony Davis with the rebound. LA's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Everly with the ball. Guarded now by Rubio. The dish now to Ariza. Davis sets a screen. Young with no one around. His three-pointer's off the mark. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Gobert with a screen on Beverly. Here's Muhammad. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
No good on the free throw. Los Angeles making a switch here. Vasquez comes in. Gorgie Dang's checked in for Minnesota. And he's good on the second. Lakers trail by 6. 1:53 left to play here in the first. Now Vasquez. He kicks to Ariza. This one for 3. Good D by Rubio. Now the Timberwolves with it. And Gobert kicks to Russell. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Russell's got his 3rd basket of the night. Russell's gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. There's 1:17 left in the first quarter. There's a good screen. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Let's take a look at some numbers for Rubio. Some last season stats for him. Last year averaged 10 points per game, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
Now, here's Rubio. And Muhammad has it in the corner. 5 to shoot. Tipped away. And stolen by Ariza. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
I like to call that stick-to-itiveness, Greg. Getting everything he possibly could out of that play. Nicely done.
Good call.
Isaiah Cannon, he's checked in for Patrick Beverly. Terrence Jones is checked in for the Timberwolves. Rain Man comes in for Russell. Free throw good, Vasquez. 46 seconds left in the first. Feeds to Muhammad. Dishes it to Jones. And again, it's Minnesota.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
Lakers trail by 7. Here's Cannon. Bass with the screen. Use that pick to get in close.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And Zhang kicks to Muhammad. Zhang with a screen on Young. And there's the foul. It's on Brandon Bass. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Here's Rain Man. No good with the layup.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And that does it for the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And let's take a moment to hear a little bit from Josh Smith about his development throughout his NBA career. Kind of hear that growth in his voice, don't you think? And it's interesting to hear Josh Smith talking about getting introspective about himself and his game at this point of his career.
You know, that's a great point there, Kevin. I mean, like he says, he really has grown tremendously as a player, as a teammate, as a man, and just as an adult person in society. And he's become a real credit to our game.
Now the second quarter getting ready to start up. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, they've dictated tempo with their defense and been able to force some turnovers.
Yeah, and you know, they've also done a good job, Greg, on their end of the floor by not throwing the ball away.
We've got Cannon. Henry Sims out there with LeBron James. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Vasquez in at the shooting guard. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. LeBron dishes to Cannon. There's the pick. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
All right, a moment to see the stats for Rain Man. He had a strong showing last season. First in free throw shooting, second in field goal percentage, and he ranked 3rd in assists last season as well. Truly one of the league's preeminent playmakers.
And, you know, as you said, Greg, fantastic at the free throw line last year. That's a tremendous asset for any team.
That free throw, no good. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Dudley's checked in. And he sinks the second. Timberwolves leading by 3. Rubio the pass to Rain Man, and he gets it to go. Rain Man's got 4 this quarter.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Now here's LeBron. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against New Orleans.
Yeah, and he also did a great job on the backboards, Kev, and that also was a factor.
Ariza no up. Timberwolves shooting well, 50% from the floor. And Rubio kicks to Dudley. It's tipped. Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Vasquez.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
Smith for 3. Ariza with the rebound. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. LeBron dishes to Ariza. Back to James. 6 on the shot clock. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Can't cash in on the 10th. Foot jump. Lakers trail by 3. Cannon, the pass to LeBron. Kicks to Cannon. Fires the 3. And Jones pulls it down. Minnesota with the ball. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
What a play there. The hoop plus the harm.
Yeah, great concentration there, Greg. Hung in there. He didn't let that contact throw him off at all. Stayed focused on the rim, knew he was going to get hit, and still was able to finish.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Davis is checked in for Ariza. Kobe comes in for Vasquez. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Cannon. Minnesota also making some changes. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Terrence Jones. And it's Russell in for Ricky Rubio. That one drops. He ties it up. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Pass to Rainman. Screen by Smith. Here's Rainman. Rebound the Lakers.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Russell against Westbrook. Smith, it's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnovers.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Beverly's checked in. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Towns is checked in. And that one misses. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Towns has got 6.
Are you sensing or feeling a theme here, fellas? I mean, they're taking it straight to the bucket every time down.
And why change? I mean, that's 8 straight points in the paint, and they have now turned this into a physical game.
Now here's James. 13 feet away. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Rainman. That one's in. Only his 4th make against 9 total shots.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
Lakers trail by 3. Everly with the ball. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Bryant has the open look. No good with the triple. For Minnesota, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. The Timberwolves shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
On the free throw, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
Here's James. Shot to stop the run.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatics.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey, he's an athlete, and I can't fault him for that one, although if he missed it, I might have.
Here is Russell after the basket by Los Angeles. The Lakers with the rebound. Sims has got 5 rebounds tonight. Westbrook kicks to James, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Now that's some hang time. Levitation, elevation. What a pretty double clutch move there.
Well, you can afford to get fancy on your way up. You've got to have that kind of space.
And space, Kevin, is what he had. The defense just a little bit Charmin tissue paper-like. I should say soft.
Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Russell. The 3 from Bryant. That's good. Bryant's got 6.
After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
To the middle. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Russell against Beverly. The drive by Russell. And the rejection by James. And Towns gets it to go. Lakers have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Smith against Kobe. The feed to Westbrook. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That one is on Towns.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
And I know the free throw shooting is an area they focused on improving coming into this season.
First one falls for him. Brandon Bass is checked in for Los Angeles. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Muhammad's checked in. So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both.
Another trip to the stripe for him, and tell you what, a little bit of a different feel here in the second quarter. A little more banging going on.
Man, and it's really served them well, seeking out the contact you mentioned and putting pressure on the defense.
The Timberwolves trail. Pass to Muhammad. Towns at the elbow. Shot is off. Los Angeles has gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. The kick out to Westbrook. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession.
And here's a look at some stats for Westbrook. Last season, he played outstanding. 15th in assists, and he ended up in the top 15 in steals as well. Some of the quickest hands in the league.
He was a consummate playmaker last season, too. Completely unselfish, always has his head up, looking for the open guy.
4 on the clock. Shot from free throw range. Down it goes. His third basket. He's now 3 for 4. Timberwolves trail by 4. Now, here is Russell. 8 points for him. Gobert with a screen on Beverly. The drive by Gobert. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. This is his first free throw of the game.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
And, you know, that's not the kind of percentage any player wants to see next to his name at the end of the season.
And he makes the first. Nick Young's checked in for Russell Westbrook. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
This is part of the reason that they're down. They're really having trouble at the line.
And here's Beverly. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Young outside. Shot clock at 6. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Out to the wing. The drive by Russell.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Now here's Beverly. T right on him. Beyond the arc. And it's Young. And time on the assist by Beverly. Young's got 7.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
Here's Rain Man. 10 points for him. Soft touch off the glass. 12 points for him.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Now Bryant. 11 points last game. Young up top. High post shot. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Russell.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
That's got to be job number 1 right now. Nothing easy on the inside.
Here's Beverly after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. And Beverly kicks to Young. Another miss by Young.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
That evens the score. 14 points for Rain Man.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Now here's Kobe. He's got 8. Right at the free throw line. No good off the back of the rim.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
For Minnesota, they have knocked down 5 of their 9 attempts at the stripe tonight. And the Lakers with some changes. Anthony Davis is checked in for Henry Sims. Ariza comes in for Kobe. And it's Cannon in for Patrick Beverly. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gorgie Dang's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Jones comes in for Towns. Jared Dudley's checked in for Muhammad. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Rain Man. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Clearly, he's not pleased with all the looks they've given up on the inside, and also to get them to tighten up that defense.
Yeah, and I think he's going to let them know about it. I mean, they're playing some soft interior defense, and you can't win that way. That's a recipe for disaster if you're not going to play with some physicality inside.
You know what? I think he had to call timeout right now just to get his guys to regroup because they were really ragged out there.
Yeah, they've got to get some things straightened out, and sometimes the best way to do that is with the timeout. They look to be overwhelmed right now.
.156 left here in the second. Lakers trail by 3. Young outside. Here's Cannon. He dishes it to Davis. And again, unable to change momentum here. The Timberwolves shooting the ball beautifully in the second quarter. They're at 55% from the field. And stolen by Ariza. He's all alone. Cannon can't hit.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
Rubio outside. And it's Russell in the corner. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. And that's 15 points for D'Angelo Russell. Los Angeles has gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter, 4 for 8. Here's Cannon, covered by Rubio. Cannon kicks to Davis. And Jones sends it back. Rubio with it. 35 seconds left in the second quarter. Fires from the line. The Lakers with the rebound. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Young. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. We know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 6 or 7 at the line.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
And that one falls for Young. The Lakers making a switch here. Vasquez comes in. That one misses. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Dudley dishes to Rubio. Screen by Jones. On its way from Dudley for 2. And Davis pulls it down.
And as far as jump shots go, that's what you have to continue to try and get.
I don't know how that one stayed out.
There's Cannon with the 3. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Russell can't get it to go. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 1. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, guys, I'm here with Anthony Davis. And Anthony, based on how the game has been going so far, what's your attitude going to be when you come out to play this second half?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in the warm-up. So we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
Anthony, thank you. Guys, it should be all business when you step between the lines.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody, to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hope you've been enjoying the excitement so far. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. At one point, they managed to push out ahead to an 8-point lead. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. And Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
Well, their success was largely about second chance points. They crashed the offensive boards heavy in the first half. I love how they fight for every 50-50 ball like it's the last ball on earth.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
Well, how about that contribution they got from the bench? Nice. Those are some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game. I wouldn't be surprised to see them dig a little deeper into that bench. Some games you just got to go with the lineups that are working and just improvise, Ernie.
And that'll wrap up our halftime show. The third quarter set to go moments from now. We will be right back here after the game.